his first. Rolla Bulldogs last year in this tournament, they ended up getting third. Central second place, runner-up to the Home Republic Tigers in last year's tournament. That's going to end the game, or in the first quarter, not the game. I apologize for that. Shot no good, and Rolla is going to come out of this first quarter leading 22-13.
Let's recap, rather than take a break, let's recap the first quarter. We had so many technical difficulties early, and then I just realized that we never turned the sound on when the video came back. So now we have sound and video, I think, going out. And maybe you could recap the scoring.
Yeah. So Rolla currently in the lead by a score of 22-13. They were led in scoring by Paxton Ledbetter. Paxton Ledbetter, the 6'7" senior, he led the Rolla Bulldogs with 6 points, and then following him was 6'8" Ethan Brown, the senior, and then Landon Richter also had 4 points. Those two both had 4 points. Richter, a 6'1" senior for this team. Jensen Thomas, a 6'2" senior, had 5 points for the Rolla Bulldogs. Meanwhile, for the Central Bulldogs, Elias Steinbeck came out, and he was scoring early for the Central Bulldogs. He has 6 points. Followed by him was Triton Jackson, like I mentioned earlier, one of the few returners on this Central team. He had 4 points. Robert Gibson of Central had 3, and then to round out scoring, Tashawn Clark had 2 points. So once again, Rolla up on top after a quick first quarter, scoring just back and forth, kind of there early. Central was able to take over, and there's a two-pointer just underneath the basket. Paxton Ledbetter, he's up to 8 points. The senior. Ledbetter averaged 6 points a game last season, 5.3 rebounds, and he had 20 points just the other day on December 5th against Pembroke Hill. Rolla 3-0, Central a 1-3 team early in this one, their lone win against the city rival Parkview Vikings. There's a three. Shot is no good, but rebound. Ledbetter just went up and got that out, just out-jumped and out-lengthed, I guess, everybody else going for that rebound. Another three, shot no good, and then number 41, I believe, is going to get called for the over the back. That's Easton Smith, his first foul.
He's probably your favorite player on the court, E. Smith.
Very close, yes, absolutely. And Central's just not ready for that pass. They
just hit him in the back.
Yeah, just hit Triton Jackson right in the back there. Wasn't paying attention, so that's a Central turnover. That pass tipped away. Number 15, Cooper Gideon, gets it. He swings it over to number 2, Landon Richter. Once again, the 6'2" senior. Shot missed, but rebounded back out to Rolla, and Coach Mark Miller wants a timeout.
Yeah, just made the mistake of, they always say, just come down with the ball and put it back up. Tried to put it up without coming down on the floor, and that's why he missed. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Looking for your next ride? Come see us at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Not only do we have a great selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, we've got a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles, all makes, all models, ready to drive home today. Need to sell or trade? We're buying cars, trucks, and SUVs, and we'll give you top dollar, no strings attached. Fair deals with local people you can trust. Let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic or online at pinnakerchevrolet.com.
Welcome back from the break, and after a Rolla possession, they were missed a shot. Central was able to grab the rebound, went down. That was Elias Steinbeck that laid it in on the other side and got fouled in the process. Jensen Thomas committed the foul.
I have to say, this is our first basketball broadcast of the year, and anybody watching this knows it. It is pretty rough. Apologize for all the issues.
There's a three on the other end. That's Landon Richter. He's up to 7 points on the evening.
Yeah, for Central and Rolla fans who might be watching, Republic hasn't played yet. They moved this tournament back a week, and this is when they usually start their season, so they didn't have any games before this. So
there's a three.
Yeah, we have any basketball in Republic.
Elias Steinbeck, first to double digits in this one, leads all scorers with 12 points. But yeah, Republic hasn't played a game yet. They moved this tournament back because of the recent success Republic football has had, and they didn't want to have to lose their players to a potential deep postseason run by the football team.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even losing in the district championship game, that was a nice move. They wouldn't have been able to be practicing in the for a couple of weeks. Would have missed a couple of weeks of practice. So they just moved this tournament back a week. Kind of account for that.
Landon Richter on that last possession drove the left side of the lane, put a shot up, got fouled on the way, but was able to get the shot to go in. So he's going to get to go to the line for a 3-point attempt here. Foul was by Nathaniel Green. That was his second foul. But Republic, I went ahead and looked ahead, the only team in this tournament that has not played a game yet.
Yeah, well, that's not surprised. It's pretty late to not have played.
Richter makes the free throw.
No Arkansas teams in the tournament this year, but, I mean, by this point, a week later than normal, the Arkansas teams would have played like 10 games, I'm sure.
There's a Central turnover, just pass a little bit offline there. Rolla to inbound. That was Brown that swung it over to Thomas. Then Thomas handed it off. But rather, Thomas that gave it to Brown. Brown then handed it off to Paxton Ledbetter. Ledbetter then swung it around. It got back to the top of the key. Nash Robinson dished it off underneath the basket there. Over to Landon Richter. He's going to get to go to the line again. Tayshawn Clark for the Central Bulldogs. He commits his second foul. 2 team fouls for each team in this one. Richter makes his first free throw. He's up to 11 points. You can see in the bottom of your screen the Ozark Tigers walking in. They're going to compete in this next matchup against Park Hill South for the second game of this tournament. Second free throw, no good, but Rolla grabs the rebound. Shot no good underneath the basket. Nash Robinson, Central grabs the rebound. Jackson brings it in the front court. That three, no good on the other end. Rather, that was Donovan Martin that brought it into the front court. There's a three by the Rolla Bulldogs. Jensen Thomas hits the three. Martin bounced it over to number 4, Cordell Dyson in the front court. Cordell Dyson, a 6-foot freshman starting in the Central Bulldogs lineup.
Yeah, they have had a lot of turnover in the lineup over those really successful teams in the past couple of years. And the offensive firepower isn't there this year early.
Shot no good by Martin. Martin, another one of those names that we recognize from last year. Ethan Brown puts 2 up and in. Rolla currently on a 9-point run in this one. 36-19. But Donovan Martin, one of those other recognizable names of relatively few. Like we said, all 5 Central starters graduated, including, I believe, their 6th or 7th man as well. So not very many returners. Shot no good by Central. Rebound grabbed by Ledbetter. That's a long three by Ethan Brown. It rims out. Central with the rebound. To Sean Clark. or rather Nathaniel Green grabbed the rebound, 6'5" sophomore. He was a freshman starting in the central lineup last year at times.
Yep.
Here's Brown. He was guarded by Elias Steinbeck. Kind of lost the ball there in the middle of the lane, but Nash Robinson ended up with it, was able to put it up and in. Rolla extends their streak to 11 straight points. Another Rolla turnover. Rolla is just starting to run away with them. They currently have Central double dished across the lane. Robinson misses the easy wide open layup. Central ends back up with the ball. There's a three by Elias Steinbeck. Shot no good. Foul underneath the basket.
And it's against Central. They're going back the other way. Yeah, 38-19. This was relatively close late in the first quarter, but second quarter has been all Rolla.
Daniel Green committed his third foul. That was on Green underneath the basket. Here's Robinson. Over to Brown. Brown swings it over to Tyson Elliott in the corner. Robinson goes up with it. He gets fouled. He's going to get to go to the line. That foul on number 1. Donovan Martin. His second, team fourth. Just a reminder, the second year of Missouri going to, I believe, bonus free throws after 5 fouls in a quarter, and fouls begin to reset after each quarter versus the traditional bonus at 7 and double bonus at 10.
Yeah, so the
within
foul,
a half.
Yeah, they start counting the fouls again at the end of each quarter. I still have not decided whether I like that change or what. I really don't know. I haven't really been able to analyze very well how it changes the game. I mean, it's a different way of doing it, but I can't really tell a lot of difference. It does lead to a lot of, you'll get fouls at the end of quarters.
Yes, versus end of halves.
Yeah.
I have noticed that, yes. Fouls of end of quarters.
Like if you've got fouls to give, it actually, in that way, I think kind of slows down the game.
The first free throw on that last end made by Nash Robinson. Second free throw was no good.
And then also no 1-and-1s.
Cooper Gideon with the jump shot. Sinks that. 41-19 now. We're all on a 14-point run. Foul underneath the basket. That was number 24. I think they're going to get James Sheck, the 6-foot junior. Checking in now for the Rolla Bulldogs. Number 0 is Jensen Thomas. He checks in for Ethan Brown. There's a turnover by the Rolla Bulldogs. Central takes a second to regain possession, but now Central turns the ball over. Diving in to come get the ball was Easton Smith, number 41. And number 0, Jensen Thomas, is going to drive the baseline and put a shot up and in. Dante Pierce with that last shot. Three-pointer. 43-22, Rolla on top with just 3 seconds left in the second quarter going into the half. No one's going to get a shot off, just kind of a loose scramble for the ball there after Central was able to tip a pass away. But going into the half, it's going to be Rolla 43, Central 22. A very good second quarter for the Rolla Bulldogs. We'll be back with scoring and a quarter breakdown after this on Republic Tiger Sports and Retmo TV.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
Rapid Ship Republic, building relationships one package at a time.
Fast, friendly, local. Skip the lines and ship local. Rapid Ship Republic is fast, friendly, and just around the corner. We stand with the Republic Tigers. Good luck this season.
Union. For our youngest members, the Kirby Kangaroo Club makes saving fun with rewards and surprises. When kids are ready to earn, Greenlight links chore payments and financial goals directly to their own app and debit card, teaching the value of money. And for teens earning a paycheck, our Team Checking provides direct deposit, debit card access, and guardrails to prepare for adulthood. Through every milestone, Telcom helps kids and teens build lifelong money skills.
Kirk's Collision Center in Republic has been helping neighbors get back on the road with more than 20 years of experience behind the work. They're OEM certified, so repairs meet factory standards. And their team handles everything from collision and glass work to paintless dent repair. Even if your insurance company suggests another shop, you can always choose Kirk's, and every repair comes with a lifetime warranty. Learn more at kirkscollisioncenter.com.
It's important that there be a place that preserves and recognizes the history.
I think you come in here and you look at all these trophies. It shows you that there's been excellence in this community for generations. It's important for a community like Republic to have that.
I'm Robin McKee with your locally owned UPS store. We've raised our family in Republic, and we're here to help local businesses thrive with printing, shipping, and more. Visit us in the shopping center behind Commerce Bank, and let's succeed together at the UPS store.
Since 2014, Republic Animal Hospital has been caring for pets with the personal touch you'd expect from a hometown clinic.
You know people are friendly here. I think there's still those small town values here, and I like being part of the community.
From dogs and cats to pocket pets, Dr. Ferguson and her team provide compassionate care in a comfortable, expanded facility designed for both pets and their people. Republic Animal Hospital, caring for your pets because they're family. Running out of space? Keystone Storage on North Main and Republic keeps your valuables safe with fenced, gated access and 24-hour cameras. Rent a unit at our 24/7 kiosk or sign up online today. Next to Sweeney Elementary, KeystoneStorageMo.com.
High Street Pharmacy, this is Kim. May I help you?
Feeling rough, we've got the stuff. High Street Pharmacy, care you trust. Friendly faces, prices neat. Feel better right down High Street.
It can happen at any time. Fire damage, water damage, smoke damage, and can make your home unlivable. PuroClean will bring your home back to life. Our state-of-the-art drying equipment gets your life back to normal, and we work with all insurance companies. Tear it out, dry it up, rebuild it. PuroClean gets your home or business looking like it did before. Day or night, our specialists are ready to respond. The paramedics of property damage. PuroClean.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Buying or selling a home isn't just about the sign of the yard, it's about decisions, big ones. That's why the Tricia Phelps team approaches real estate like advisors, not salespeople. From fast-track financing to investment strategy, Tricia helps you make the right move with confidence. Because longevity in this business is no accident. Call Tricia Phelps team with eXp Realty to learn more. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today.
I'm State Farm Agent Sarah Rader. When it comes to protecting your home, auto, and family, I'm always in the red zone, ready to push through for the win. I'll help you tackle high rates and score big on coverage. Learn more at sarahrader.com.
Welcome back to the Retmo Halftime Report. 43-22. Rolla in command over Springfield Central, looking to move into the semifinals tomorrow. And Evan Smith, you've got individual scoring from the first half, or at least a reasonable facsimile thereof.
Yes. Messed something up there along the way, and still trying to, as you said earlier, it's first basketball game of the year, and it seems to be that way.
Yes. Yeah, we've both had our share of things going on.
But I do have scoring for the first half. Rolla on top 43-22 over the Central Bulldogs. Like I said, the last time that these two played in February of 2024, Rolla ended up winning in overtime 104-102. These two teams, longtime rivals in the former Ozark Conference. But for the Central Bulldogs, they were led in scoring by 6'2" junior Elias Steinbeck. He had 12 points. Following him, Dante Pierce and Robert Gibson both had 3 points, and then Tashawn Clark and Triton Jackson had 2 points apiece. For the Rolla Bulldogs, scoring was a little bit more spread out. Landon Richter, the 6'1" senior, led the way with 11 points. Following him, Jensen Thomas, a senior, he had 10. Ethan Brown with 9, the Illinois commit, and then Paxton Ledbetter had 8. After Ledbetter, Nash Robinson had 3 points there in the first half, and Cooper Gideon had 2, rounding out 43 points for the Rolla Bulldogs. Rolla went on a 19-point run there that really just separated them from Central. It was really back and forth there early. Central was able to come out with a little bit of firepower. They were out rebounding the Rolla Bulldogs. As I stated earlier, Rolla unable to hit shots early, but they really found their groove there in the second quarter and were able to outscore the Rolla, or the Central Bulldogs, by a score of 43-22.
Evan, we thought at least that we had fixed most of the things that were wrong, but guess what? We've had the scoreboard reversed the entire half. They're both Bulldogs, and I was trying to run the camera at the same time. And, so anyway, sorry to all you Rolla fans who tuned in and thought something had gone horribly wrong, but hopefully you listened long enough. Of course, we had the sound off
there early,
and the scoreboard was reversed, but the game was still relatively close then. So
Rolla Bulldogs 3-0 on the season. They won their season opener, and it was actually Coach Mark Miller's 300th career win with the Rolla Bulldogs. I cannot speak of his time before he was at Rolla, but his 300th win with the Rolla Bulldogs with a 63-33 win over Pacific. They returned 4 starters to this year's team, so I think they finished last year with the record of 23-6, so returning 4 of those 5 starters that they graduated. I think Central or Rolla is in good shape heading into this season. Central, on the other hand, they finished second in this last year's tournament, but as I talked about earlier, they finished 17-10 last season, but they lost all 5 of their starters. Right now, their only win of the season is against Parkview by a score of 60-45. They're in city rival, Springfield rival. But Jordan Epps in his 5th season, 66-47 at the helm of the Central Bulldogs, took them to a 3rd place finish in the 2023-2024 season in the Class 5 state title game. But Central is going to start with the ball. Or Class 5 Final Four is what I was saying just a second ago. But Central is going to start out with the ball, and immediately they're going to turn it over to Rolla, and Jensen Thomas goes to the other end, lays it up and in, extending the Rolla Bulldog lead 45-22. There's a jumper, misses everything. Rebound grabbed there by number 20, Nathaniel Green. Throws it off of a Rolla defender. Ball's going to stay with Central. Cordell Dyson, the freshman, starting freshman, to inbound it just underneath the basket. They swing it around a little bit, and he steps on the baseline as he's trying to drive it and dish it out beyond the perimeter.
This one may get a running clock by the time we get to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, up to a 23-point lead now for Rolla. Here's Brown, swings it over. They swung it to him on the perimeter. He swung it to a driving Paxton Ledbetter. That puts Ledbetter in double digits. Ledbetter, one of the returning starters from last year's team.
Reminder to everybody watching, and also to you, Evan. We're going to be doing a all-tournament team. You're going to have to try and keep up. You're not going to be here all weekend.
Right.
I'll ask for your input maybe after tonight.
Absolutely. Ethan Brown there with the slam. He almost didn't go in. He was able to get it go in, and here he is going to lay it in this time. Take no risk on this one. Ethan Brown quickly, after 2 possessions, the leading scorer in this one. He has 13 points, and Coach Jordan Epps is going to call a timeout. Rolla up by 29 points. They are currently on an 11-point streak. They have scored 8 straight to start this half. Wow. Central 0.
All right, we'll take a break. Back with more after this.
I'm State Farm Agent Sarah Rader. When it comes to protecting your home, auto, and family, I'm always in the red zone, ready to push through for the win. I'll help you tackle high rates and score big on coverage. Learn more at sarahrader.com.
My friend Lori Casagrande sets the scene with style buyers can't resist.
And my friend Elizabeth Gold sets the price and protects your profit.
They fall in love.
You cash the check.
Curb appeal. Close the deal.
Vision Health Eye Center in Republic provides clear vision for the big moments. Visit VisionHealthEyeCenter.com to book your comprehensive eye exam with Dr. Hart, Dr. Holmes, or Dr. Wilcox. Vision Health Eye Center. Clear vision for the big moments.
Welcome back from the break. Central called a timeout just before we left. They're going to inbound in front of their own bench. Coach Jordan Epps gave his players some words of encouragement. There's a long 3 from Elias Steinbeck. That missed everything. Central initially grabbed the rebound, but Rolla was able to take it away in a long pass all the way up to Jensen Thomas. 14 points now. Now back in the leading scoring position for the Rolla Bulldogs and the game.
I cannot believe what a runaway this is. I mean, I knew Rolla was the better team this year, but unbelievable that they would have a 31-point lead this early in the third quarter.
And speaking of that all-tournament team, Ethan Brown, number 34 for these Rolla Bulldogs, he was on the all-tournament team in last year's tournament, the inaugural all-tournament team. He was first team, and quick question on air, are we going to have another all-name team this year?
I don't see why not.
All right.
That's when you decide to do the tournament awards just on your own. You can have whatever award you want.
That's right.
So, yeah, all-name team.
Here's Jensen Thomas, dishes it out to Ledbetter in the corner. Ledbetter's three, no good. Rebound grabbed, tipped out and grabbed by the Central Bulldogs. But then poked from behind, and Rolla had the ball. Cooper Gideon was driving to the basket. He was wide open, but the pass just a little bit too hard from his Rolla teammate.
Yeah, last year I was like, well, why don't we have an all-tournament team? And when you think about it, when we're live streaming all 12 games, we probably see more of it than, Ken Kinnearum, the PA announcer here at Republic, he voted on it. And the coaches don't see all the games. They only see their own games and whoever they happen to stick around and watch. So we're like, let's just do an all-tournament team.
There's a foul by Ethan Brown. And if I can remember correctly, with an all-name team, as my name being so generic, I believe I was advocating for an all-generic name team. So promoting the Ethan Browns and the Easton Smiths of the world.
We might have even done that. I don't remember.
We did not.
Okay.
I was advocating for it.
Okay. Well, maybe we can do an addition, but I don't want to insult anybody by saying they have a generic name, although you are embracing the title.
I am.
Smith.
I've been told that I'm ungoogleable, so I will.
Oh, that's.
I would say that's a benefit of it.
Yeah,
if you look at it that way.
The all ungoogleable team.
Free throw good by Triton Jackson. He has 3. Second free throw no good. Central doesn't have anybody there on either side of the lane, so Rolla gets an easy board.
I will say this, if you're going to have a running clock, best to have it at the 4 o'clock game.
Long 3 there by Ethan Brown. That one's good. He's up to 16 points. That one was almost, it was a long 3. There's not even a reference point from where he shot that from. Shot no good from the corner. Central grabs the offensive rebound. That was number 5, Kajon Bradford. Long 3 from Donovan Martin. Shots no good. Ledbetter with the rebound. Gives it to Brown. He swings it all the way up court to Jensen Thomas. Gets his shot blocked from underneath the basket and then grabbed by the player that blocked him, number 25, Francesco Farfaglia. That's my guess. That 3-pointer was good. Kawan Bradford hits that 3. Ethan Brown gives it over to number 15, Cooper Gideon, gets it down to Thomas in the middle. And Brown's going to take another 3 from deep. That one's good. Ethan Brown up to 19 points. He scored 34 points just the other day, December 5th, against Pembroke Hill. Their win against that. There's a double dribble by Donovan Martin, another Central turnover. Checking in for the Rolla Bulldogs, number 43, Nash Robinson, and number 2, Landon Richter. Checking out was Easton Smith. And
turnover and blew the layup.
Who else checked out on that last break? It was number 15, Cooper Gideon. Swung the ball all the way back up court. Tipped off of a Central defender. Now checking in, number 1, Tyson Elliott, 5'10 senior. He'll check in for Jensen Thomas. Thomas with 14 points. 33-point game right now. Jumper no good by Brown. Rebound grab by Kawan Bradford. Here's Triton Jackson. Long fadeaway jumper. Shot no good. Ledbetter with the rebound.
Central's just got nobody in the offense. They're just sort of shooting when they get open and haven't been able to create much.
And I think with the talent that they have had in years past, they have been able to kind of get away offensive foul there. They kind of have been able to get away with just kind of letting their players play and create shots on their own, but with a less experienced team that Coach Epps has now, it may be kind of maybe not as beneficial to let them try to create their own shots and run more sets where you can get guys open and take more shots. Take better shots. Ethan Brown gets called for an offensive foul there, trying to get open. That's his third.
Oh, no, it was on Nash Robinson.
Oh, it was on Nash Robinson. So his first, Robinson's first. Public Lady Tigers heading out the main entrance to the gym there. They're heading over to Kickapoo to play, I believe, Lee's Summit West.
North, I think, yeah.
One of the Lee's Summit's teams, so we wish them good luck.
First game of the season for them, too.
That three no good by Brown. Rebound grabbed by the Central Bulldogs. Number 5, Kawan Bradford.
But they waste no time getting up the floor. I mean, as soon as they've got it, they are taking off. They've caught me napping a couple of times on the camera.
It's a kicked ball, so Central's going to get the ball underneath their own basket. Checking back in for the Rolla Bulldogs. Jensen Thomas. Checking out is Paxton Ledbetter. Inbounded to number 25. Francesco Farfaglia with the three in the corner. Over there to Robinson. He gives it over to Elliott. Elliott to Thomas in the corner. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Farfaglia.
I would say he's an early contender on the all-name team.
I agree.
And you said it the same way as Ken. Ken's always good about checking.
Yes,
so
I was waiting for him to say it after he made that three to confirm that, do I need to pronounce it the way that I did or another way? Shot on the other end, no good by Rolla, but hard foul there. Landon Richter went up. Donovan Martin's going to get to go to the line. Martin, a 6-foot senior. Still in the third quarter of this one. 30-point game, 59-29. First free throw by Martin. Good. His first point of the game.
It was 34 or 35 points a couple of minutes ago, and I was thinking, this is going to be a running clock easy.
Second free throw is good. Martin checks out.
28.
Elias Stainback back into the game. Stainback back into the game.
There you go.
Rolla gets it in the front court over to Robinson. Robinson's going to take a three. Robinson, a 6'5" senior, a big body as he goes down. A three-pointer, maybe not the ideal shot for him, but he took it, and it was close. It wasn't like it was way off, but went and grabbed his own rebound and then drove the left side of the lane, was able to put it in and just body his way up. There's another three by Farfaglia in the corner. Shot no good. And that is going to end the quarter. The third quarter, Rolla 61, Central 31. We're going to go ahead and take it a break and be right back after this on Retmo TV. Here's Elias Steinbeck. Steinbeck leading the Central Bulldogs in scoring, drove the baseline, got his shot blocked, but then the rebound back out to number 3, I believe that was. Tayshawn tries to body his way into the lane, shot no good. Sheck, and then 43, Nash Robinson. Coming out of the game, Ethan Brown. You would imagine that his night is probably done, as well as Jensen Thomas, Cooper Gideon, and Paxton Ledbetter. So 3 of the 4 leading scorers for the Rolla Bulldogs, their evening likely done in this one. There's a 3 on the other end by Central. Rebound bounds off a couple of heads down there, and then a putback no good. And finally, a foul by Nash Robinson, his second. Easton Smith checking out the final starter for this Rolla Bulldog team, and checking in for the first time, Jay-Sean Henderson, 6-foot junior. Shot no good by Tashawn Clark.
Clock keeps running even with the foul now.
Foul committed by Nash Robinson, so he picks up 2 quick ones. Daniel Green going to go to the line. First free throw just short. In for the Central Bulldogs right now, number 5, Kawan Bradford. Number 20, Nathaniel Green made his second free throw. 11, Elias Steinbeck in. Trying to see their numbers, but every time I look, they are turning to where I can't see them. Number 23, Tashawn Clark in there as well. And that's 5, but checking in now, Francesco Farfaglia checking in, and number 35, Emilian Easler.
At least both these uniforms have good contrast on the numbers, and they've got white trim around the central numerals, which is helpful. A few years ago, it was trendy to have like a dark gray jersey and a light gray number, or really thin outlines of numbers that were the same color as the jersey. Rogersville had some of those.
Central with the turnover after the Rolla inbound. Nash Robinson just lost his grip on it. Here's a 3. Shot no good by number 15, John Van. There's a 3. Tyson Elliott shot no good. Offensive rebound grabbed by Landon Richter. Was sliding with the ball, but able to maintain his dribble so he wouldn't get called for a travel. That was impressive. 2 minutes now in the quarter. I believe a sub timeout.
Yeah,
just to allow some guys to get in. Number 44 in, and I do not have him on my roster. As soon as we get a name, we will try to get that in. Number 13, Colin Thorpe Lancaster checks in. 3 no good. Rebound back out to Central, and a foul. Tyson Elliott commits the foul. Inbounds back to Dante Pierce in the backcourt. Pierce was able to kind of get rid of it as he tried to drive the lane. Now back to Pierce in the corner. He hits that 3. Dante Pierce with his second 3 of the game. 6 points. Here's James Sheck. 2 Central Bulldogs run into each other. Both fall down. Rolla's just going to try to kind of wind out this clock just a little bit, but a travel called. Central to get the ball in front of Rolla's bench. Gavin Thomas, number 44.
There you go.
For the Rolla Bulldogs.
Took Ken a while to say it, too. He didn't have it either. It wasn't in the roster, so he had to go over there and ask, I'm sure.
That long three, shot no good. Down to 10 seconds left in this one. Rolla is going to get away and move their way into the second round with an easy win. Play the winner tomorrow of the Capital City, or rather the Ozark and Park Hill South game. Capital City plays later this evening, but Rolla will win, move on to the second round with a final score of 67-35. Central will move into the left side of the bracket, the consolation side of the bracket. They will play the loser of the Ozark Park Hill South game tomorrow at 4 p.m.
All right, we're going to wrap it up and get shut down and restarted and ready to go, and hopefully have the complete next game on the broadcast after this. So that's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll have the next game coming up on the same channel here shortly.